welcome back to my channel. Let's try that again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a wedding planning episode. It is the 18th of November and John and I are sending out our save the dates today, which is a really exciting moment. It makes it feel very real, telling everyone that's invited that they're coming. So I just wanted to sort of update you and tell you the process of my save the dates and what I'm doing with them and how I'm going about them. So basically we have decided to do our save the dates digitally. It's just not worth it for us to get save the dates printed and post them out. It's just such a waste of money, in my opinion. I just think let's save it for the invites and do that properly and hard copy, but save the dates, I feel like I can just send it off, especially with the people that I'm inviting. I'm very, very close to them. They're like family and people that I talk to on a regular basis. It's not like extending out so far to a point that I don't actually know these people personally. So we've decided to do it digitally, and basically the process I sort of wrote down so that I remember, if I can get it up. Yeah, so our first sort of decision was hard copy or digital, and we decided to go digital. After that, I researched a whole bunch of designs. So I spent a lot of time on Instagram and Pinterest, just sort of looking at all the different ways that we can do save the dates, what sort of sparked my interest, what I liked, what I didn't like. And then from there I finalized our guest list, which was it's a huge job, honestly. You just don't know where to stop with family, you don't know how small to make it, and then you see people and you're like, oh my god, I want to have you at the wedding, and it just sort of snowballs. So we've done a fair few drafts of our guest list, and we have now set it and we're done, and it's finalized for the time being right now with the save the dates and everything. So the next thing was to finalize our guest list, which we have done, and then from that was creating our save the dates. So if you don't know about me, I am a marketing manager, so I am a very creative person and spend literally 80% of my day on Canva. If you don't know what Canva is, it's like a content creating platform. It's just like literally the best thing. So I used Canva to create our save the dates. I pulled from different things that I liked, like I said, from Pinterest. Also like got John's input and added a little bit of the, so I did a few different mock-up designs all in the Canva doc, and then I showed John. So I gave John sort of first priority on what he liked and which ones we liked together, and went through all the different options that I had created, and then we decided on one, and then I went over it with my mum and my sister. And we all sort of agreed on the same one anyway, so thank goodness. So we've got our design now, which I love, and I think it's beautiful. And then basically now I have created an Excel spreadsheet of all of our guests and how I'm going to send them. So I'm not going to send individually one to every single person, so we've sort of grouped them up into families. We'll send it via either like Facebook Messenger, email, or text message, whatever we think is best suited to that person in which they're going to receive it. And we have grouped them up in like families or partners or whatever, just to send it out instead of going to every single person. So that is what our sort of process is. We are literally about to sit down, John and I, and send it to all of our guests. We're going to send like a little message to go with the photograph as well, because otherwise, I mean, they'll probably gather it from the design, but I'm sure if we just write a little thing and write like, dear da 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 da, like that's who's invited. So just to make it like really clear from the get-go who's invited. And so I am going to bring you down from this random angle, and so I also have created like a go-to spreadsheet for all of my wedding planning, which has honestly been a lifesaver. I'm usually like a pen to paper girl, but with weddings I feel like it's so ever changing. Like so many things like happen on a daily basis that I needed something that I don't need to white out or rub out. I mean, I could do it in pencil, but it's just easier to like get formulas and things like that on an Excel spreadsheet. So I've decided to go digital for this as well. I have a section that is for, I'll show you a brief look. Down the bottom here, I have wedding budget, guest list draft, honeymoon budget, wedding checklist, DIY list, and save the dates. And I'm sure that this is going to keep expanding and growing as things come up, but that's sort of where we're at the moment. So with our wedding budget, I've sort of broken it up into what, so like venue, photographer, videographer, like all the different categories that we think we will need, the company name of who we ended up decided going with, estimated costs when we haven't actually paid or done anything yet, the actual cost, the deposit paid, amount paid so far, any gifted money and amount outstanding, and then the due date, and then fully paid, yes or no. So that's the categories that I've broken it up into, and it just really helps my brain understand where we're at and how much we have left over. We've done all this and we're going off some estimated costs at the moment until we actually go ahead and buy or plan or do those things. We're just not up to that quite yet, but we've estimated everything, or we have the actuals for most things now too. But we did that, and we would gather it in a whole, and we would say how much do we need by 2 weeks before that wedding, which is pretty much when everything is due. So 2 weeks before the wedding, and then we've broken it up into how much to pay a fortnight. So that's what John and I pay separately into a wedding account, which is done fortnightly, and we have our installments that will take us up to smack bang what we need 2 weeks before our wedding to pay to everyone. So that's sort of what we got going on, and we can adjust that according to if our estimates are like way off or if they're under or anything like that. So the next one is wedding checklist, which is really helpful, honestly. I sort of broke it up into tasks that need to be done. So this is everything that I did prior to creating this list. So deciding a date, booking a venue, dress, buying my wedding dress, all that. And then I've broken it down into months all the way leading into August, which is our wedding month. This is just like an ever-changing document. So when things come up, I add it to where I think we need to start working on that. That's our wedding checklist, which has really helped my brain put everything down onto some paper, because it's literally all stuck in here, so it's nice to just see it laid out. Then I have a DIY list, so everything that I'm going to be doing myself for the wedding that needs to be created. This is something I want to get started on pretty much straight away, because I always see vlogs and videos of people doing their DIYs like the day before their wedding, and it just gives me stress. So I want to get these done as soon as possible. So things like menus, place cards, invites, wishing well cards, welcome signs, reception, seating plan signs, guest book, candles, cake toppers, napkins, wishing wells, table numbers, all that sort of stuff that I can do and design myself is what I will do. And then any of that stuff as well for our bridal shower and hens and bucks sort of things. So I know that was a lot of talking, but hopefully that sort of helps you and shows you what I'm doing at the moment, and how I'm sort of preparing and planning for the wedding. But as I said, it is now time for us to start sending out the save the dates. So I'm going to get John now to come and sit with me at the computer, and I'm going to download the design off of Canva and send it to all of our people. Yes, that's the one. Okay, let's download it. And done. All these save the dates have now been sent, quick and easy, digitally done, and people are replying, and yeah, it's just really nice and really exciting to take that next step. So that is me done for the night. I know this video was just short and sweet, but I just wanted to go through our save the date process and also the spreadsheet that I have put together to hopefully help you as well. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!